Welcome to another edition of Durham Bulls Daily, which is where our Durham Bulls fans know to come for game recaps, highlights, and more the morning after every Durham Bulls game here in 2024. Patrick Keenis with you from Gwinnett, where the Bulls wrapped up their series against the Stripers, 4-2 winners over Gwinnett. Outstanding game by Nathan Wiles, pitching on short rest for the Bulls. He goes 5 innings anyway, 3 hits, shutout ball, strikes out 4, and picks up his second win in the series here in Gwinnett with his outing today. Meanwhile, the Bulls jumped out on top of the run of the 4th inning against starting pitcher Zach Lowe. It was a base hit by Cameron Meisner down the right field line with 2 outs. That would score Ruben Cardenas. Cardenas had walked with 2 outs, stolen a base, and then scored on the Meisner base hit, and it was 1-0 Durham after 4. In the top of the 5th inning, the bottom of the order set things up for the Bulls against Lowe. Jake Mangan picked up the first of his 3 walks in the game. Tristan Peters then got a hit in the arm on the next pitch, and then CJ Hinojosa drew a walk. That would load the bases and bring up Josh Lowe in what will turn out to be his final at-bat of his Major League rehab for the Tampa Bay Rays. Lowe comes up with the bases loaded in the 5th, looking to extend the lead. 6th appearance for Wilson, 3.00 his earned run average. 11 strikeouts in 9 innings, but he's walked 7. Very long here. And a shot on the ground into right field. Base hit, Josh Lowe. Mangum in. Wheel around third is Peters. He's coming in to score. Hinojosa goes first to third. And Josh Lowe delivers a 2-run screaming single to right. 3-0 Durham on top of Gwinnett in the 5th inning. That base hit would give the Bulls a 3-0 advantage. They would be unable to tack on any more against Lowe, but they didn't need any more help. It was 3-0 Durham after 5 innings. Wiles and then Michael Gomez and then Nelson Alvarez combined to retire 13 straight batters in one stretch. CJ Hinojosa in the top of the 9th hit his first home run of the season as a Bull. That made it 4-0. And it looked like the Bulls may coast to the finish line, but not really the case. Bottom of the 9th inning, Emmanuel Mejia comes in, gives up an infield single, then a walk, and then a 2-run triple into the right field corner by Leary Garcia. That made it 4-2, still nobody out, and things were a little bit anxious for the Bulls. But Mejia would recover. A strikeout of Yuli Gurriel, a strikeout of Luis Liberato, and then a shallow pop out to right field from Phillip Evans, and that would nail down the win. A 4-2 victory for the Bulls. Back to Josh Lowe. After his 5th inning at bat, as the Bulls were coming off the field, I noticed in the dugout that Josh Lowe was having a conversation with manager Morgan Ensberg that ended with a fist bump and then a hug. And then Lowe proceeded to go to the bat rack, collected his bats, and then began hugging teammates and then hugging his athletic trainers. Lowe's been on the Major League injury list for the Rays all season long with 3 different injuries, a hip injury in spring training, then an oblique injury, and then a slight hamstring issue that cost him a chance to be activated last week when the Rays were in Chicago. But by all accounts, as Lowe was lifted for a pinch hitter later in the game, it sounds like Lowe is on his way back to Tampa Bay. The Rays homestand will continue on Monday at Tropicana Field. The game then continued, and the Bulls wind up winning 4-2 over Gwinnett. The Rays, of course, will make any moves official on Monday, but that's what it appeared to be as Josh Lowe left the game after 5 innings. Evidently a flight to get out of Atlanta a little bit sooner than the bus ride leaving for the Bulls after the whip. So an off day for the Bulls following the series split with Gwinnett. Durham will return home against the Nashville Sounds, the Brewers AAA team, on Tuesday, but it's a morning game. Education Day, 11:05 first pitch on Tuesday. Radio airtime at 11 o'clock, and the Bulls will take on the Nashville Sounds. Mason Montgomery expected to make the start for the Bulls, and he will be opposed by left-hander Aaron Ashby for Nashville. So once again, while you're listening to this daily pod, Durham Bulls Daily, please subscribe to it. That really helps out the pod and its exposure a lot. You can do that on Apple, do that on Spotify, and also on our Durham Bulls TV YouTube channel, and you get notifications when all these new episodes drop. Again, the Bulls on Sunday wrap up a 6-game split with Gwinnett thanks to a 4-2 win behind Josh Lowe and Nathan Wiles, and the Bulls come home 13-20, take on Nashville, series opener Tuesday morning at 11:05. I'm Patrick Keenis for Durham Bulls Daily.